While traders are still rattled by last week's sudden 200-point plunge in the S&P 500, a bigger crisis is quietly gathering in the shadows. Three major risks are brewing for U.S. stocks: the Federal Reserve's policy meeting, escalating military conflict in the Middle East, and a concentrated wave of earnings reports from tech giants, all under the looming sword of Damocles of a key Supreme Court ruling. Any one of these alone could shake the markets. Now, they are all set to erupt within the same week. This rare convergence of multiple threats is giving veteran analysts a chilling sense of déjà vu from the period leading up to the 2008 financial crisis. The situation for tech titans is particularly alarming. Apple's RSI has fallen to extreme lows, hinting at further downside potential. Upcoming earnings reports from Microsoft, Meta, and Tesla could well be the straw that breaks the camel's back. If these heaviest-weighted giants in the S&P 500 begin to tumble in unison, a market-wide freefall would be almost inevitable. A deeper issue is that this crisis may be exposing structural fragility within the entire financial system. A scandal involving alleged accounting fraud at a company called APP is unfolding. If the allegations prove true, it could trigger a financial earthquake on the scale of Enron. With institutional investors owning 83% of the company, a panic-driven sell-off would be unstoppable once the truth emerges. Standing at this historical crossroads, we are witnessing not just a market correction, but the end of an era. The asset bubbles inflated over the past 15 years by quantitative easing, and zero interest rate policies are now facing their day of reckoning. Investors accustomed to buying the dip are about to learn a painful lesson. This time, the bottom may be nowhere in sight. The storm has arrived, but the real bloodbath hasn't even begun. When the Fed announces its decision on January 28th, when tech giant earnings are unveiled one by one, and when the Middle East powder keg finally ignites, the market will remind us of an eternal truth in finance. Nothing is ever different this time. History doesn't repeat exactly, but it often rhymes. For investors, this is not a time for greed, but for fear. The old saying, "cash is king," is about to prove its worth once more. In the potentially devastating third wave of selling that approaches, the only thing that can protect you isn't complex derivative hedges or precise technical analysis. It's the simplest, oldest wisdom of all. When a tsunami is coming, get away from the shore.